You need to teach your ex a lesson after the breakup. By the time you finish this video, you'll understand exactly how we teach and train people to treat us. And if you teach your ex these lessons, you'll re-attract them in the process. Class is in session. Pull up a chair. The first lesson that you need to teach to your ex after the breakup is that you have value. And the thing is, right after your breakup, you're showing a lot of negative behavior, very unattractive behavior, and your ex just simply doesn't see your value. And this is why you need to go no contact. No contact, for those that don't know, is straight no communication. Zero communication towards your ex. And you need to use that, that's right, cut the head off.
It's like they're dead to you.
It's like they're dead.
No phone calls, no emails, no text messages, no social media.
Don't even send them a carrier pigeon.
Maybe a carrier pigeon, man.
No Pony Express either, nothing. No letters, nothing.
Pony Express is kind of dead.
So when you pull your attention away, you go absent, you go dark. Now you have the time to have clarity and heal and to work on yourself and improve yourself and increase your value in the process. And you had value during the relationship, you just got a little bit off track and you lost sight of it, and your ex didn't have faith that you'll regain that and to enrich the relationship. So during this absence, you're teaching your ex that you do have value, you do have self-respect, and you do have worth, and you love yourself. And you're not gonna stay somewhere where you're not wanted. Your ex didn't want to be with you. And by you pushing and prodding and negotiating for the relationship, convincing them to get back with you, that's lowering your value in their eyes. But by you walking away and going your own way and turning your back on your ex, now they're gonna have a chance to see you in totality, not just the negative side. They're gonna think about the positive side and the positivity that you brought to the relationship. And since you're willing to walk away, that allows them to see what they missed. But you can only do that if you do walk away.
So another way to teach your ex a lesson is you need to show them that their life is worse without you in it, okay? Now, those of you that are sitting on the couch, doing nothing, playing video games, and during the breakup, you just sitting in your room, crying, beating off all dang day, this isn't for you guys, okay? This is for the ones that really want to improve themselves and really want to get the ex back and become a better person all around, okay? So those of you out there that are really hitting the gym up, you guys are starting your own business, you guys are reading more, you finally got your colonics business going, up and jumping and everything, this is for you guys, all right? Now you need to show your ex that you're doing good in life, that you're happier, that you're on the pedestal, you're at the top of the mountain. They're the one that's not improving. They're the one that's sitting on their ass at home doing absolutely nothing. And once you finally get to that point where you're ready to really improve your life, not just think about it and tell yourself that, when you're really ready to make that first step and do it, and then you really start doing it, that's when the success comes. That's when the happiness in your life comes. That's when that's when you really start getting that companion that you've been looking for and that success that you really wanted. Now the thing is, they will catch on. And the worst feeling in the world is when you let somebody go, and then months after, when you go and you check on them and you're stalking their page, their social media page, and you see like, wow, they're doing so much better, so much happier without you. You sit there and you start to question yourself. Like your ego kind of falls like, man, maybe I was the one holding Murphy down the whole time. Maybe he was right. Like maybe I am the reason why he didn't start his own business. And now that he's had free time and now that he has a girl that's actually really supporting him, he's really doing good. Like you see what I'm getting at? Your success brings love, attention, and happiness in your life. You know, it's all what you put into it. You get back in life what you put into it. If you work hard, you're gonna be able to play hard. If you give out a lot of respect, you're gonna get it right back. I promise you guys. So when they get to that point and they see how much you improved and they start regretting what they did, that's when they reach out to you, okay? Because they don't want to miss out on a good thing. In their mind, they're gonna think, you know what? Well, maybe they still like me. You know, all my other exes, when I break up with them, I can call them and get them back whenever I want to. We tell you guys what to do, you know, step by step. We have a couple hundred videos by now that tell you guys what to do exactly. But when they reach out to you, you got to teach them that lesson. Like, you can't just brush me off and throw me off to the curb and expect to come right back to me. You got to make them earn you back. Just like the video we put out last week, you got to make them earn you back. Make them put that effort and make them prove something to you.
And another reason why you need to teach your ex a lesson after the breakup is because they need to realize that their life is worse without you. At the time of the breakup, they feel validated and they feel affirmed in knowing that they're making the best decision to move on without you. But as time passes and you're doing the work, they get a chance to look at their relationship as a whole and say, wow, you know what? My life is better as a result. When you get a chance to separate from your ex and go no contact, they have an opportunity to look at how you enriched their life. Wow, you know what? Because, you know, they were that rock when I needed them. When my grandma died, I almost sank into depression without them. They were my gym partner. They were my motivator. They got me up in the morning to train with them when it was raining and I didn't want to go. And now that they're gone, they realize the power, that void that you left. Now they struggle to go to the gym. Now they struggle to eat right. They struggle to read on a consistent basis and meditate. And you got them into Bikram yoga. You got them into traveling. And now they don't have a travel partner anymore. They don't have a yoga partner anymore to keep them motivated. And now they see that loss. When they see that their life isn't the same without them. Maybe their life went on a decline since the breakup. When they initially thought they'd be better off without you, now they have a chance to see that they're worse off without you.
Because guys, there's been so many times where like an ex would like, just for say, guy or girl, they'll get in their emotions and they'll completely just like break the relationship off. But the thing is, it really wasn't as serious as they made it out to be. In a lot of situations, you're doing everything right. You know, on paper, you're doing everything right. You know, you're buying your ex flowers, you know, you're taking them out to eat, you're buying them stuff. But the thing is, it'll get to a point where they don't have to do anything. You're just doing all this stuff for them. Like you're like their little bellboy. You know, whenever you need something, you'll come and you'll take care of them. And the thing is, a lot of times that'll actually turn somebody off.
Like when I have to bail him out of jail every weekend, man, how do you think our friendship and our business relationship is gonna endure that? I gotta bail him out all the time you guys book a session or send us donations, it's going to him bailing him out of jail.
And for that, I thank you guys. And with that being said, T, congratulations for passing your probation and getting taken off, man. Much respect to you guys. Down in the comment section, you guys congratulate T for getting off probation for the first time in 22 years.
No more ankle bracelets.
No more ankle bracelets.
That's right, baby. I'm back in the game.
No more probation officer knocking on the front door 2 times a day. You know, he's doing good.
No more hitting the GNC to cleanse my...
People gonna think we really some damn. But like I was saying, when you're putting all the effort in and they're getting all this validation for free, you're buying them all this stuff and you're just giving, and all they're doing is taking. More times than not, it'll get to a point where it's like there's no fun in it, there's no chasing it. You know, there's no effort I have to put in. I'm just getting all this stuff for free. So they kind of get bored with you. And a lot of the times, just with, you know, humans in general, it's like you want stuff that you have to work for. You don't value things unless you have to work for it. But if you're giving your companion everything and they don't have to work at all in the relationship, they're just getting, they're not going to value it. They're not going to value you. And that's where a lot of relationships go south. I know on paper everything sounds right, but at the same time, it's something really petty that they broke up with you about because you're giving them too much, you're over validating them, you're being this super sweet nice guy. And it happens to a lot of people with families too. I mean, like you're doing everything you can to keep the family together. You know, you're trying to be the best mom or the best dad in the world, whatever the case may be, and you're putting the effort in, but the other person is just like, you know, they're tired of all this stuff that you're doing for them. It's too easy, too simple, thank you so much, you know, and they want to put an effort in with somebody else. They like to chase. Some people just like to chase. And then when they see that person they were chasing it's not fun on that side of the grass. I mean, that green grass is just actual turf. It's fake grass over there, you know, it's all fake over there. Then they want to come back. Guys, you can't just take people back just like that. You gotta make them earn it. You gotta teach them a lesson and let them know, hey, what you did was messed up to not just me, but our family. Our kids, you know, that was messed up to them too. You don't just break up a family. When you have kids involved and you start splitting up the family and you start confusing the kids and you start, you know, putting mental trauma on these kids and seeing mom and dad fight or dad crying because mommy left and the family's falling apart or whatnot, and you're putting the trauma on the kid. When they come back, you need to let them know. You need to get it embedded in their head. You know, we're not going to do this again. You're not going to mess with my heart. You're not going to mess with these kids' heart either. You're not going to ruin these kids. You're not going to ruin me, okay? Either we're going to be a family, we're going to make this work, or it's not going to happen at all. But we're not going to do this back and forward stuff. And you need to put your foot down. You need to set the tone right away. Because if you keep playing these games where you're going back and forth or you're letting them step on you and leave and step on you again and leave, you guys, it's a disaster, not just for you, but for the kids.
And another lesson that your ex needs to realize after the breakup is that it was easy to leave you, but it's hard to get you back. You've done the work, you've upgraded, time has passed, you can look at the relationship to see their flaws, and you realize how ugly they got after the breakup. There may have been a side of them that you've never seen before. Breakups are pure carnage. Breakups are messy, they're painful, they're vengeful. You've seen a side of your ex that they weren't the same, and you're able to see that now that the emotions have subsided. And now, if they want you back, and you still want them back too, but now things are gonna be a little bit different. And that's something that they have to realize, that yeah, you were banging down their door at the initial time of the breakup, but things have changed. It's been a year's past. I've grown, and more than likely they haven't. You've done a lot of things. You've gone to therapy. You've built yourself up. You overcame your emotional roadblocks during the relationship and the breakup. And now that they want you back, you can't just pick up from chapter 1 and pick up where things left off, rather. Things are different now. You're pretty much wiping the slate clean and taking it back to a relationship. Could be when you first met, I'm sure you guys didn't fall in love on the first date or the first time that you met. No, it happened over time. It evolved organically. And it evolved organically in the beginning when you first met, and now it's gonna have to evolve organically now. You can't just pick up where you left off.
So if you guys follow the process that we tell you, you're at the point now where it's like you got new people trying to talk to you. You got good looking people. You got educated people, smart people, successful people trying to talk to you. You're holding yourself well. Everything's going good for you. Now your scraggly ex wants to come back in the picture, okay? You guys teach them that lesson, man. Like, let them know, like, why would I want you back when I have this dime piece over here and these 2 dime pieces over here? Like, what am I gonna want with you? Like, why would I want you back after brushing me off to the curb?
They don't look as good as they used to before the breakup. That COVID weight and woo.
And girl, just like your mama, you growing a mustache and a beard. What the hell am I do with you? What I want you back for? Woman, you sounding like James Earl Jones now with your deep voice and your mustache and everything. All flabby, you ain't holding yourself well.
Your ex sounds like James Earl Jones. You need to move on. Absolutely, you need to absolutely move on. You need to reach out to a private coach if that's your ex.
Murphy, I miss you. I need you back, Murphy. But the thing is, you guys, you can't just be all talk, and that's the issue that we're having. They understand, hey, I got to improve myself. They keep telling themselves I got to improve myself, but a lot of the times, man, you guys ain't improving yourself. Go out there and prove me wrong. Go out there and improve yourself, like real talk, man. Start eating healthier. I'm talking about like really freshen yourself up, you guys. You can run an 8-foot circle 20 times and I'll be impressed. I'll be a little happier than opposed to you guys sitting on your couch playing video games all day, you guys. Don't talk about it, just be about it.
And something else that you need to do after the breakup is you need to hurt your ex. Click that link to the left. That's a must-watch video. That's another lesson that your ex needs to know after the breakup. So go ahead and tap that link. We'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.